What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. As you have almost come to the end of January 2024, it's time for us to check out our first episode of top 10 newly released brand new free-to-play games that you can try out right now during the month of January. And all the games that I'm going to mention in this video are completely free to play right now. You can download them on Steam. So we got a pretty awesome collection of free games to check out in our today's video. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Alright, starting today's list with a brand new free-to-play single-player title called Unsung Empires: The Kalos. And it's a free-to-play up-and-coming narrative-driven 3D action adventure where you have to traverse various types of environments, moving through forests, cities, caves, and dungeons to advance to the game story. And remember guys, this version of the game is more like a prologue or the introduction version of their upcoming game, which is possibly releasing in sometime soon. And honestly, this game reminds me of the games like Assassin's Creed, which heavy focus on sword-based combat and platforming elements. And for an indie developed title, the game looks very impressive in my opinion. It's a completely single-player experience, even though the current version of the game is a bit short, and the game also right now having very positive reviews on Steam, and the system requirements are a bit higher, so if you have a capable system to play it, definitely go ahead and enjoy the game. Alright, next up we got a brand new first-person shooter which just came out when I was making this video, and that is a game called Zero Grounds. So it's a free-to-play tactical multiplayer fast-paced first-person shooter, very similar to another popular free-to-play game, Polygon, with very similar looking art style, fast-paced engaging combat, fun game modes, and customizable loadouts. It's not a 100% grounded tactical shooter like Polygon. There are some sci-fi elements attached to some of the game modes like low gravity zones, which makes the game a little bit more interesting and fun to play. And as I previously said guys, the game literally came out on Steam, and honestly not a lot of people know about the game right now. It's only having like 10 reviews, so hopefully more people will jump back into the game and try it out. And the download size is around 2 gigs, which is very reasonable, and also the system requirements are also very much acceptable in 2023. Alright, next up we got a brand new one-of-a-kind battle royale game called Lasers, where you simply have to be the lone survivor of this deadly maze full of lasers. So this game is basically a movement-based battle royale. So if you ever played games like Fall Guys, the concept is very similar, but instead of being a casual fun game like Fall Guys, this game is a brutally difficult platformer filled with blood and gore animation. So this may not be for everyone, but the game does support online multiplayer up to 10 players, so that makes the game a little bit more fun, I would say. Definitely one of the most unique games on our today's list, and right now having like mixed reviews on Steam, and overall system requirements are very much acceptable as well. Alright, next up we got a pretty cool little arcade multiplayer shooter called Tic Tac Boom. It's a very simple looking free-to-play cartoonish tank battle game where players have to fight against each other using various types of tanks, which will give you everything you need to perfect your playstyle in the battlefield. Right now the game represents a variety of fun game modes including freefall, domination, capture the flag, and you can challenge other players all around the world with online multiplayer, or you can host your own LAN and invite a bunch of your friends and have a good time. It's still a very new game to the Steam, having only like 25 positive reviews, and a fun little game to play on your low-end PC because the system requirements are honestly not that heavy. Alright, next up we got probably the most funniest looking game on our today's list, and that is a brand new free-to-play battle royale called Peasant Royale. So it's a free-to-play 50-player battle royale game set in the ancient medieval era where you literally have to fight against other enemies using variety of medieval weapons like spears, throwing axes, arrows, and bows, and a bunch of other fun melee weapons. In terms of gameplay, it's very similar to other battle royale games where you literally have to jump back into the map, loot a bunch of weapons, and try to survive and ultimately be the last man standing. And this game reminds me of the old battle royale game that you used to play, the game called Cuisine Royale, but this game is heavy focus on resource management and realistic close range melee combat. So if you're looking for a brand new fun casual battle royale experience, I recommend you guys to give it a try on Peasant Royale. Alright, next up we got one of the most popular mobile games finally releasing on Steam, and that is the game called
Raid: Shadow Legends.
And I'm sure most of you guys already know about this game. It's a very popular game, mainly because of all the YouTube marketing and sponsorship. But despite everything, I never had the chance to play this game because I personally not much interested in this type of turn-based RPG games. But the game is finally available on Steam, so I might as well give it a try. But despite the game is free on Steam, it seems like the people didn't take it kindly, leaving tons of negative reviews on the game. And right now the game is sitting on mixed reviews, having only 40% positive reviews. So guys, if you ever played this game before, definitely share your experience down in the comment section as well. Alright, next up we got a brand new super fun looking 2D platformer shooter game called Counterpact. The gameplay concept is very simple. There are two teams fight against each other and try to be the winner, or you can completely enjoy the game single player, fight against tough AI soldiers. The game does support online multiplayer as well as cross-platform multiplayer, which is pretty cool. And right now the game represents 7 different unique characters. Each of them comes with a unique set of weapons and skills. And right now the game is having very positive reviews on Steam, having more than 140 plus reviews, and absolutely not a demanding game on your system. You can easily play this this game with a potato PC or laptop. Alright, if you're someone who really enjoy playing single player first person shooter games, our next game is definitely for you, and this is a brand new shooter called Cryptis. So it's basically a free to play arena style of a first person shooter where you literally have to dash, jump and shoot your way through hordes of undead enemies. Visually the game does have a bit of a retro aesthetic combining with next gen visuals, and combining that with fast paced movement and gunplay make it a really fun first person shooter experience overall. It's a completely single player experience right now, having more than 250 plus reviews, and they are very positive on Steam, and the system requirements also very much acceptable in 2024. Alright, next up at number 2 we got a game that have overwhelmingly positive reviews right now on Steam, and that is a very simple casual puzzle game called 100 Capitalist Cats. It's a very simple hidden object slash puzzle game where you literally have to find these 100 adorable cats hiding inside this massive hand-drawn artwork of New York, and overall it felt like people are really enjoying these type of simple puzzle games because there are dozens of this type of simple puzzle games available right now on Steam, and they all have overwhelmingly positive reviews, which is great to see. So overall it's a very fun little relaxing game to kill some time, so I recommend you guys to give it a try. Alright, next up we got a game that I have to add this on today's number 1 position because of the pure positive reviews the game having right now on Steam, and that is a game called Summoner's War. It's technically not a brand new game, it's one of the most popular real-time strategy games available on mobile, and the game is finally available on PC on Steam, and overall feedback from the community is pretty positive, which is great to see. You guys know me personally, it's definitely not my favorite type of game genre, but there are thousands of players playing this game every single day, and right now the game is having more than 10,000 plus daily concurrent players on Steam, which is great to see. So if you are a big fan of this type of strategy based RPG games, you might already play this game on mobile, but overall it's great to see the game is finally available on Steam as well. Well, that's pretty much wrap up today's video guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found some brand new free to play games to try out during the month of January, and definitely go ahead and comment down below what is your favorite game from today's list. And as always guys, if you enjoyed the content, please go ahead and drop a like on the video and also subscribe. We are so close to 50,000 subscribers, and I will catch you guys soon in my next video. Stay safe.